How's it going, everyone? My name is Prab and I make videos here on YouTube related to cameras and camera gear. So if you're someone new here, welcome to the channel. And today we're taking a look at this camera monitor called the ANDYCINE A6 Lite. Now the highlights of this monitor are that it's a 5-inch Full HD monitor that's very compact and comes with a swivel arm and only costs under $200 US. Now, for the record, this thing was provided to me as a review unit, but this is not a sponsored video and all the thoughts in this video are my personal opinions. So with that being said, let's start the review. So the monitor comes nicely packed in this white box, and inside the box we have a hard-shelled carrying case. As we open the case, we have the monitor itself, which is well protected from other accessories by using a divider in the middle. Other accessories in the box include a sun hood, an HDMI cable, a USB battery charger, a NPF 570 battery, and it also comes with a tilt swivel arm. Talking about the actual specs of the monitor, the A6 Lite has a 5-inch Full HD 1920 by 1080 display. Now this is not a 4K display as it may suggest on the box, but this thing can easily accept 4K signal without any issues. Regarding build quality, the whole monitor is made out of hard plastic, which does not feel very premium. But the good thing is it makes the monitor very lightweight, which makes this thing a great option for handheld camera rigs. Now to power the monitor, you can either use the provided battery or you can use an adapter to power this thing from the wall. Now a great thing about this monitor is that it allows you to output power from itself to the camera body, so you can use dummy batteries to power your camera if you wish to do so. Moving on to the port selection, there is an HDMI in, an HDMI out, and a 12 volts DC in on the left side of the monitor. On the bottom we have a 8.4 volts DC out to supply power to the camera. There is a port to update the firmware of the monitor, and there is also a headphone jack, which is great if your camera does not have one to monitor the audio. Moving on to the top, we have all the buttons to navigate through the menu, and there are 2 function buttons that you can use to toggle desired settings quickly. Now I've set one of them to flip the images vertically, as the monitor does not automatically detect when you actually flip the monitor, and I've set the other one to quickly bring up the grid lines. Now, in order to help you with filming, this monitor has most of the assist features, including histograms, audio levels, false color, focus peaking, and punch-in magnification. And you can also set up aspect ratio bars and enable the rule of thirds grid to help you with composition. Regarding usability, the A6 Lite is a pretty straightforward monitor to use. Now, I personally was really impressed by the sharpness of the image that this thing can deliver. Furthermore, the viewing angles are also pretty good to look at. Now, something I would like to mention here is the actual finish in front of the monitor is a glossy finish. So if you're working in a very bright environment, I would suggest you to use the sunshade in order to avoid reflections. Regarding colors, I found the colors on the back of this monitor to be fairly accurate compared to the back of my camera, although you can easily adjust them if you wish to do so. Something that I also found very helpful were the aspect ratio bars, as I filmed these videos in a 2:1 aspect ratio, so the guidelines really helped me a lot to frame my subjects for a pleasing composition. Now let's talk about the things that I did not like about this monitor, starting off with the fact that this thing never really turns off as long as you have the battery connected, which means it'll keep draining the battery until you actually remove it. It is a little annoying, but that's just the way this thing works. The second thing is that the tilt swivel arm that this thing comes with is a little finicky. Now what I mean by that is whenever you're making an adjustment, it will either loosen up or tighten down depending on the direction you're rotating in. Now what are my overall thoughts on this camera monitor? Well, I actually enjoyed using this thing a lot more than I thought I would, and that's mainly because of 2 things. The first one being the sharpness of the image that this thing displays, and the second thing is that it really doesn't feel bulky when I'm using it on a tripod or on a handheld camera rig. And I personally feel that this thing packs a lot of bang for your buck considering the price point it's being offered at. So this was my review of the ANDYCINE A6 Lite camera monitor, and I hope you guys found this video helpful. And if you did, consider hitting the like and subscribe button. So thank you for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one. Thank you.